Hey y'all, come on in. Come on in. Oh my. Hi. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
I'm gonna raise y'all on up.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
You see all our pretty colors? I know, that's why I wanted to do it out here.
Stuff.
No.
That is not ours.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in. We're a little late, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's the other dude. Hi.
He's
Other
coming.
what?
Dude. Shatika Wood. Hi.
Hey, Shatika.
Hi. Hi.
That's the way to share it with everybody in the lab. Weird.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Miss Virginia.
Pulled up over here.
Yeah, he's gonna pull the chat up on there. Hey, Wendy. Shepherd's Valley. Hey, Kim. How are you? We're just kind of... hey, Anne-Marie. We're just kind of doing a last-minute live. We usually do ours, of course, at 5 p.m. Central. But, hey, Barb. But we couldn't at the moment because they started redoing all of our plumbing today.
Woo, y'all.
So...
Came in and told Linda I was late. Lo and behold, I was early.
Yeah, pretty windy. Yep. Hi, Miss Brenda. We're here. Okay. That's fine, Anne-Marie. Hey, Miss Deborah. Now, we were just going to hop on here real quick and just say hi. And hey, Jesse and Lisa. Let you know they've started on our plumbing on our house. For those of you that hadn't been keeping up with us or have missed a few lives, because God knows I haven't been able to get any videos out. I got videos recorded, but they're on the computer, and the computer's not set up yet because the house is...
Yes.
because the house is still a disaster.
I got tired of answering the phone call because I was afraid what was going to be up next.
Right. We've had to just kind of leave everything a mess in the house right now because we were waiting on all the plumbing to get redone, and the house we bought. It's been a nightmare. It's been one thing after another. They're still finding stuff wrong, even after they came and looked at it last week to get it scheduled to do the replumb. They're still finding stuff that's wrong. But they started all that today, and so
You know, half the plumbing is taken down. We do still have a working bathroom today.
Yeah, the only thing that works is the bathroom, just so we can make it through the night.
And sparingly, but it's been everything from stuff leaking to stuff improperly installed to stuff no licensed plumber should have ever installed, but yet they keep telling us, "Oh, that wasn't like that when we didn't know." No.
Yeah, the inspector did not do a full inspection. The water heater wasn't even on when the inspector did the inspection. The pipes were still reversed, hot and cold.
Yeah.
That was said to be fixed. It wasn't. There are pipes not put on properly, upside down.
On the ground.
Laying on the
ground.
ground.
To the floor joist.
Bent, not with elbows in there of whatever angle it's supposed to have. The toilet we found out today in the new bathroom. They've been working on the new bathroom that was put in whenever they remodeled the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even going there. The toilet that they put in that new bathroom didn't even have a vent on it. They pumped it out, like the pipe, all the drainage, the sewage drainage ran uphill, not downhill.
And it didn't run at all. We found out today.
Yeah, it was just kind of going to a certain point and pooling because it then goes over ductwork. And sounds like I did a plumbing.
He said, "Hey, Logan."
Yeah.
No, it's not even shoddy plumbing, Miss Virginia. Like they even said, it's not like they just skimped a corner. Like it was ran correctly but didn't strap it or something. But like it. Fittings or pipes are not even connected right. They're not even glued. They're not.
They just stuck them on there and hope they stayed.
And some of them they silicone, some of them they sprayed Flex
Caulk.
Seal on it, and some of them they caulked. None of it was done right. It sounds like somebody got Joe Blow down the street to come do it.
We got somebody that's coming to rip it all out and do it all correctly. As some of you know that has been, watching us off and on last couple of weeks. Last week I think we said about our septic tank, because we have city water and a septic. So the septic tank is over here right outside the front door, about 10 feet.
We'll hit it, but
It's right there. There's our front door.
right in front of the house.
It's between the front door and that tree. When they come and looked at the plumbing, they looked at the septic, and hey, Brampton Gardner, they looked at the septic, and yeah, right. It's been a mess around here today. I can't say it outward. It's been a crappy mess. Okay. So they were trying to find where the drains went, because along with the plumbing, we're getting the drainage redone as well. Everything except what runs to the street, just what's under the house, because everything that runs from the street is okay. But the septic, whenever they went to probe to find the septic, because they followed the drains where it went, yeah, I don't know about all that. They're still trying to lie to us and cover it up. But he found the septic tank simply because he went to go probe to find the tank to see, how deep it was, where it was, and all that good stuff. And there was no lid, and he about lost his. Yeah, right. That's it, Jesse.
Yep.
He about lost his little probe sticky thing off in the septic tank because there's no lid on it. Hey, Mr. Jimmy Spencer. And so we found out today, whenever they go to look at the pipes, they wanted to, uncover the pipes and get it looked at. Well, this was kind of last minute. We didn't schedule it. We didn't schedule it because we didn't think we was going to have time to do one. But we're doing it real quick.
We didn't know.
So whenever they started digging up and uncovering the septic, it was like that far from the top. So we already had it planned to get it pumped and inspected, because as you've seen, there's a tree right beside it. So we went ahead and called the septic people, had them come on out. They were scheduled for like Thursday or Friday. We went ahead and called them, had them come out. We actually found the lid inside the septic tank in the bottom of it after they pumped it out. And so now it's all the way down to the bottom. Found the top, and it looks like it had caved in. It was plastic. So hey guys, it had caved in and broke and fell in it. And the dirt had been on top of it for so long that it compacted on top of that lid, and that was the only thing holding it shut until he went to probe it. And when he probed it, it caved in because it got that suction on released underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So they dug the dirt down and found the hole and everything, and they went ahead and uncovered the drain to the house. Well, it wasn't really dishonesty. What happened was the guy that bought this house, he subcontracted crews to do certain things, and then they did an inspection, and then they were supposed to fix everything on the inspection. I have a little video. I did a little bit of video on it, not too much.
It's gonna be a short.
Whatever. But the guy that bought the house and hired the subcontractors to come and fix everything didn't know all this had happened because he didn't right.
Didn't check behind him.
He didn't come back and check anything, and so at the point we only had like 3 days to do a follow-up inspection. And if you guys were following us, we had already spent so much money on the other house trying to fix our old house to get it to sell and meet the loan requirements that we had no more money to spend on that inspection. And so we just didn't get a second inspection done. And we went through, we checked everything except the water, because the water heater wasn't on, and in the inspection the water heater wasn't on then either. Right. So they said the water heater was new, which we still pretty much think it is. They're going to check on that tomorrow to make sure that they just didn't use one that they installed and took out, refurbished one or something.
Yeah.
So we have a working bathroom
Hey,
to make
Andrea.
it through the night, and they're still finding stuff.
They put in the new toilet, and they didn't put in a vent.
That's what I told
That,
them, yeah.
that's kind of hand in hand. You put in a toilet, you have to have a vent. I just
Yeah.
say bulldoze it and rebuild it. Josh from Skinner Farms will pay for it, right? Is Josh
Yeah.
in here?
I hadn't seen Josh yet. Hey, Ashley.
No.
I hadn't seen Josh
There's
yet.
Andrea digging for health. So it's been a rolling thing. Every time we turn around, it's something else.
Yeah.
And of course they got to fix the septic, but they don't make a lid for that particular tank because it's an old tank. It's one of the first polymer tanks they come out with. So they don't make lids for that anymore. So they're gonna have to build a riser cap to go on top of it, which is fine. It'll cover it up. It'll give them easy access if it ever needs to be cleaned or pumped out again. So it won't have to be dug out.
I mean, we can get all this stuff done now, and it's an investment for our future.
Yeah.
Hey, Q, how are you?
That's cute. Hey, I like the new logo, Q. She got a new logo. Look.
Oh, yeah. That's neat.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
with everything still in the mix,
What-
while they live through the winter, they can plan the new house.
Right. Well, I'm not doing much gardening or anything this winter.
I'm
We've got to
what
get
is that,
settled.
Roxanne.
Daly, hello, Long Island, New York. Well, welcome. We're just sitting here complaining about the new house we bought. But yeah, I'm not doing
That's
a lot of gardening. I'll do a lot of cooking videos and stuff, throughout the winter time.
Welcome, Roxanne. 'Cause I don't know if you're on the list or not because I don't know where the list is. The list is Nicole
Nicole, how are you?
Shafe.
Oh, it's kind of gone. Hi. Hello, hello.
Welcome. Like I said, we don't have anywhere to put the computer up, so there's no editing going on right now. We have footage, and we're still recording
Yeah.
stuff from here and there. We did put up a new screen door the other night. That was interesting because we had to build it all from.
That was
Frame.
crazy. You know how you buy like screen doors or you buy storm doors and
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jesse.
okay. Yeah, the last door we bought at the old house, we basically just put the frame up and hung the door. Okay, so we bought the same door, but now you have to build the frame in pieces, and then you have to drill holes into the door and put the handles on. And we did everything but put the freaking screen in it. Let me tell you.
In the glass.
Oh my gosh.
Hitting out. We'll catch the replay.
I mean, it
Thank
took
y'all.
us like hours to do this thing.
Casey.
Gosh.
LOL, Casey complaints already. That's totally considering this, but hey, it's nothing as bad as those fire ants y'all got to be dealing with up there.
Mm.
I mean, that's
But
insane.
I mean, the plumbing, once we get it all ripped out and redone, it's one thing to move in a house and find stuff like this and then it be a hardship on somebody, but it's not a hardship on us. We're able to do it, and it's going to last us our lifetime more than likely. And we were provided. This is where God takes that moment and, says, hey, look what I can do. And he's already provided us a way to do it. We sold our house and we had the extra to be able to, we wanted to do different stuff. Yeah, we wanted a shop. We wanted a shed. We wanted this. We wanted that.
Yeah.
And we wanted to put some up. But in order for us to get those things, we first have to get the house where, it's going to last us. And then we can take time, and save up and pay cash for the other stuff as well, but it's going to take time because we ran into this stuff. But if God didn't put us in a place using our old house, putting us in this place, because, if we weren't put in that place, we wouldn't have the means to get none of this done, so yes, it irks me in a way that we were lied to so much.
Yeah.
But it's not a hardship on me. It's not like,
We're seeing it as that
I'm
it's
comforted.
an investment in the future. It's not. I mean, we have the money, from the equity in the house.
We're in West Tennessee. We don't give our location.
Yeah.
Who was that? Oh yeah, Q. We went from 1/3 of an acre to 6.5 acres towards a warm shower. Andrea.
Andrea, thank you.
Thank you very much, darling. Thank you so much.
That means a lot.
Yeah, it does.
And the shower is one of the few things that's going, and it's leaking too. So that's going to go to perfect use because
yeah,
they
we
got
get a shower and the wall gets the showers.
Hey Jen. Yeah, we got a shower and they fixed it where it'll last until tomorrow. It's a temporary fix. They're probably going to have to cut out the whole section of the wall up, going totally up to the shower head. And we're going to have to work on fixing that stuff too. I mean, it's stuff that should have been done, but like she said, it'll be done. It'll be an investment, and we won't have to worry about it because the people that we got coming to do it, they are a little high, but of about 4 people that we talked to, and even her dad and uncle talked to people too, a lot of people didn't want to take on a full replumb job. Even they come and looked at it and trying to figure out what the heck they did under there. Nobody wanted to tackle it. So, you know what? Mm-hmm. I'm willing to pay the price to get it done right. Yeah. It comes with a warranty. The parts are warranted. Their work is warranted.
And we've used them for the last 7 years on our old house.
Yeah, we never had a problem.
And we've never had any trouble except for the one dude that come out and did the whole water pan dilemma.
And it was fixed by somebody else.
Oh my God.
Did it. But
Roxanne, thank you, darling.
Thank
y'all so much. I will say that, of course, we went to church yesterday. We go to our regular church we've been going to. And excuse all the farm trucks going by. Yes, it is nice.
Still
Tomorrow
nice.
It's supposed to rain.
Yeah, it is 74 right now.
It's a cool 74 in the shade with the breeze blowing. But yeah, we went to church yesterday, and our preacher, I don't know how you took it, but our preacher was talking about a little bit from Ezekiel 26. And it hit me kind of funny because, of what we're going through. In Ezekiel 26, it was talking about how, I can't remember word for word, I'm just going to summarize it, but basically God was saying, I give you new land, and then I give you clean water. And, that was like just boom, boom, boom. He was reading it, and it was going right down our line. He give us the land, because we're going to need the land pretty soon. We're going to have to be able to expand and grow our own food and all that. Oh, that's funny. So we've got the land and we've got a water source. We have a pond on the back. And that's one thing that I prayed for. I wanted a smaller house where we could maintain it a lot easier, a lot less stress on everybody trying to maintain it. We don't have as much stuff. We're steadily getting rid of it because, we were just so blessed with junk that we are just having to get rid of it.
We've donated stuff.
So we're sharing our blessing with somebody else, and just letting them enjoy it. Our old homeowners refinished the bath, only room that was redone, so it looked like the issues were. Oh wow! Thank you, Q. Hey, I was gonna get with you this summer, but every time I went up there to your area to go up there and do some foraging, it was still in the drought, and I hadn't been able to find anything. Just where I go.
But a lot of the stuff didn't even start going until September. After we went to Kentucky.
It was like September before anything was coming up.
We went to Kentucky, all their goldenrod and up that way was blooming. Down here, it hadn't even bloomed yet.
Yeah, it was like super late, and now it's done frosted and killed about everything. So
but hey, we still got goldenrod.
I thought about you all summer, but there was nothing up there. Not like it was last year. Last year was just full of stuff.
That was only half that I bought, so more. She bought.
She's talking about Andrew.
No, she bought.
I missed something.
Right here. I'm late to the party, but have 16 pints of chicken in the can. They're $1.69.
Oh yay!
And then she says that's half. Q said we'll hook up.
Oh yeah, I'll plan on it. Q. This summer wasn't good. It wasn't a good summer.
Well, it was just so dry and it was hot and.
It's still dry. We're still under drought. Yeah. I mean, we haven't got rain. Well, we got one rain when we moved Thursday.
Trying to dig that stuff up. That they were trying to do it. They were trying to do it by hand, and luckily the septic guy came, which was the blessing of the deal.
Yeah.
Yes, they found the door down in the tank, but while he was here and he was digging out around the door, he was able to dig out that section above the pipe and help out the guys that were here doing the plumbing. So they weren't having to do it by hand. So we're taking all the blessings in. What? Look at all that love. Can you tell we want our host well bathed, right? So,
we like our host well bathed too.
so at least if there was smell-o-vision, but at least we've been getting showers, so at least we're good with that.
We had some goldenrod that we actually planted come up in a pot, and we've got a few around here. But I think I'm gonna take what come up in that pot since it's drying out, and I think I'm gonna spread it around. I'll use it for seed and just kind of let it go. But the plans we got, we ordered a shed, and the shed is coming. It's
shed.
It's well, yeah, kind of sort of. It's not a she shed, but it is. A shed.
It's a half her shed, so
it's a half she shed.
But it's a half she shed. So what is that? Is it the
What do you say?
He's talking to other people.
Rabbit brush, I hate it.
Logan.
We got kudzu over there, so we ain't much better.
I was telling Logan that my shoulder, he said, that was right hand. I said, my body is not physically able to do that.
Yes, you can.
So we've got the shed ordered. We got a 12 by 24 shed, kind of barn style with the double loft, and we're gonna put it somewhere back behind you guys. We don't know if we're still gonna put it where we talked about, or where we're gonna put it on the concrete pad.
There's still stuff in
My dad come over and talked to us.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, that's the only water's in the bathroom. Okay, don't forget. Don't be putting stuff in the sink because it ain't gonna work. But my dad come over, and he grew up with using what you got, and we had it in our mind. We were going to buy this shop, that's going to be $40,000-$50,000 or whatever. That was before all this happened.
That was way before all this, and that was way when we thought we were selling for a higher price.
Yes.
So a lot of that had to be changed and shifted around.
Yeah.
And we're adjusting and we're swinging with the punches kind of deal. So
I mean, we lost a lot on our house.
Oh.
And then we get here and then having to do all this. So
the equity we had from the sale is going all invested into this one.
Right. So our old house is paying for our new house's problems.
Yes.
That's the way I think of it. But we are getting a shed, and it's gonna house my sewing room, all of the pantry stuff,
and the freezers.
And the 2 deep freezes, and hey, 2 old people on the couch. How are y'all?
Who's
Mark
that?
and Debbie.
Didn't say I
know who Mark and Debbie
I was going to test her.
I know
see
who
if she
Mark
knew
and
Mark and Debbie.
I know. So we are 2 younger people sitting in some pop-up chairs out in the driveway.
Right. That's how.
Hi, Wendy. Mark and Debbie.
That's what we're in right here.
Yeah, our old dining room chairs, our pop-up chairs.
Yeah.
Because we have no table right now.
Nope.
Jesse,
And
for the air freshener. Dude, let me tell you.
Oh.
It has been rank today.
Hold on.
Yeah, she was here all day with this.
Yes.
I was going to work and the kids were going to school.
Okay, so they had to cut the drain pipe from the new bathroom toilet and siphon it out back. Well, they couldn't do it for a while because see what has happened is it come out and would go down, collecting like this little pipe area before it went up and over some ductwork. Excuse me. And so it wasn't really draining. We don't know how long it hasn't been draining, but we have not been using the toilet. We used it like twice. And then when the people came to do an inspection and kind of see what was going on with our pipes, they said quit using it because we only get like maybe 16 flushes out of it and it would start backing up in the house. So we just cut it off. We quit using that whole bathroom.
Yes.
And so whenever they cut the pipe and was siphoning it out, they was sucking it out the back. Oh my God, it stinks so bad. Good morning, Ariel. Yeah, it is stank so bad. He was like, you got any plants you want me to fertilize? I'm like, not with that mess. No, not with that mess. You'll burn them up.
Oh, you ever see when they
And, huh?
when they cut the pipe?
Oh, that's
But
gross.
he was telling me.
That's gross.
No, tell him.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about...
So, okay, well, hang on a second. I forgot where I was going with the story.
I don't know. Anything you
I
want to
know, you
fertilize
wasn't
with the stuff.
Oh, and then well,
Hey, Wendy.
the door that they closed in to create that new bathroom, the new door from the carport, they closed in, put that sign right there. They lifted up the floor, and built a new bathroom level with the house. And so me and the guys was out here. I was trying to get them access under there because I knew there was no way for them to get under there because it's like they plumbed it all and then built the floor, and there was no access to the bathroom because everything was originally outside. The washer and dryer, everything was originally outside. And so whenever they closed that door off, they plumbed it and put a floor in, and they left no access to it. And so, anyway, so we went over. I told the guy, I was like, let's go over here and just rip the siding off the bottom and see if there's, see if you can get under the floor.
I Spider Garage.
Hey! And so we took two of the slats of the siding off, and they had left like a, Steven.
Did you figure out why they put... No, they've not figured that out because there's a hot water and two cold waters going from one side of the house to the other. But when they merged them in, the cold water merged into the hot water. So that's why we only had lukewarm water.
Yeah.
But when they put a ball valve in and shut off that one cold pipe, or one of the cold pipes, then we had hot and cold water. But when they did that, that also gave us hot water places we shouldn't have hot water.
Yeah, we got hot water in the toilet.
The toilet. So you had moist buns if you had to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
And
just...
there's two water faucets, one out front and one out back. They both have hot water. So it was 9 kinds of messed up, and they keep trying to say, oh, it was right.
Yeah.
No.
They're still trying to jack us around. But, I mean, we're not even fooling with them because God blessed us with this to be able to take care of it, and we're good. So we took off the two bottom siding pieces. Yes. And it was like a butt sauna. So, hashtag butt sauna. Sounds like a t-shirt.
Oh, that sounds like something. Like a t-shirt.
They do that to keep from scalding you when you turn the water. No, they did that because they shouldn't have had a plumbing license.
Yeah.
So there's a piece of plywood behind the siding that had like a little door cut out. And so we were able to pop that off. And let me tell you, as soon as we popped that thing off, like it burned my nose hairs. It smelled like septic, like sewage up under there. This is under the new bathroom. And I noticed whenever we opened up the doors, because I had to move all the coolers and stuff out here, by the way.
I saw that.
The guys helped me. They were nice. But the bathroom was...
Andrea.
it was starting to smell.
I'm going to come back to that, Andrea.
And so anyways, it was starting to smell inside the bathroom because we kept it all shut off. But anyways, so while we had that access open, and it's still open, God bless it, it's got to be open, I had to shut the door because it was floating in the door. Every time the wind would blow, it would catch it, blow it in the house. And then the septic is right outside the front door, so I had to start shutting the front door. And then it was blowing in the bathroom window because I had the bathroom window open. I had to go shut it, and I'm like, this is just everywhere. I can't get away from it.
Yeah.
So we've been having septic float everywhere today, and they're here doing plumbing. Okay, go back to what you're saying.
I'll say hey to My Green Lawn.
My Green Lawn, I haven't heard of you before.
Yes, they're on the list.
Are they?
Yep,
Okay.
they're on the list. Where
That
my
list
list is.
That list is somewhere.
My list is somewhere still packed up because we still have 5 storage buildings, and we've got 2 freezers in our bedroom.
And a dryer.
And a dryer. They said they hope the washer and dryer should be able to get hooked up tomorrow, but it may not have a drain hooked up. So we're waiting to see how that's going to go.
As long as they get out of the bedroom and the kitchen, I'm good.
But at least we can put the washer and dryer in there, and then once the shed comes in, we'll be able to put the freezers in there.
Yeah. And then we can arrange our bedroom like...
But Andrea said soon it's going to be all the rage. Hashtag butt sauna.
Andrea.
You wish you had one. LOL. Dark Lord said, I haven't even been to plumbing school and know not to do that stuff, right?
Emma said, don't they know how gravity works?
Andrea said, forgive Casey for getting everyone today. Poo-poo fumes went to her head. Oh, it was bad. I was trying to get her to tell the story. She doesn't really want to tell it, so I'll just go ahead and tell it.
You can tell it. You can tell it. I forget parts of it.
Are you talking about...
So,
yes.
They were... Yeah. And the guys were telling us this is what made it even funny.
And they were so funny, y'all. They had me cracking up all
They
day.
made it at least a pleasurable day being humorous, making the best of a bad
It was
situation.
so funny.
But they were under the new bathroom,
Right. Obviously, they missed the class on gravity.
and they were sitting there trying to cut the pipe. So he cuts one end of the pipe, and it dangles. It kind of drops down, and some of the poo fell out of it. And he's like, "Okay, I'm good." You know, because I'm on the other side. Well, he cut the other one, but as he's cutting the other side of the other half of the pipe, one of the other guys starts talking to him and makes him start laughing. So as he laughs, he makes that final cut. It drops down and sloshes, and he gets something in his mouth. He said, "I just froze." I was like, and it's in my mouth.
I was out back at the time when they were doing this, but I thought he was talking about the smell. I thought the smell had gotten in his mouth and he could taste
He
it.
didn't know that.
No.
that poo.
Yes,
was in
way.
my mouth.
Yes, way. And they cracked me up all day. They have been just rolling.
But as I said, at least they made the best of it. I mean, he could have just, you know what, I'm done. I'm going home. I'm out. That's it. But no.
Yeah, dude was like, I'm going to McDonald's, see if they hiring. They said they've never seen a house this bad.
And they do installs, so they go and do all these repairs. They do all this stuff, and this is what they do all the time. They're not just a one time fix, deal. They go and do these replums and stuff all the time, and they've never seen one like
Their
this.
boss said that too. Their boss said they've never seen something this bad.
So he had a protein shake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong kind of protein
It
shake.
was chocolate too.
Ew.
The wrong kind of chocolate.
It was brownie.
Right.
It was brownie flavor.
I mean, this is just making part of the memories on the house, you know.
At least you can look back at it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all going to be a memory. You
At
know.
one point, so we
That's
were
going to stick with us for a while.
especially that was hilarious because he was the one that it happened to was the one telling us the story, and that's what made it even more funny because I said.
And he did it too.
And he's just like, I just froze because I didn't know what to do because it was in my mouth. I didn't want to swallow, but
And they would come out with, the white
suit.
dress up suit thingies or whatever.
They're oversuits.
And they would have just crap all the way down the side of it. I was like, oh my God.
They said they didn't know how long it.
I went out there and got compost in a 5-gallon bucket because I didn't know what was coming out of that pipe when they started siphoning pipes out. I'm
Yeah.
like, I got compost. We're going to cover this mess up.
Hey, Dawn.
Dawn! Hey!
No scouts tonight. Yay! You're good company.
Yes, we absolutely love the company we're using.
Oh yeah, the company that we're using to do the fix is Hillers.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have them where you are. I know
think
they're
a
West
West
Tennessee.
Tennessee kind of thing.
But it's a Hiller's Heating, Plumbing, and Cooling.
Yes.
They do a month, like a membership, and they do 4 inspections.
Angela laughing and gagging at the same
Right.
time.
They do 4 inspections a year, and we purposely saved our inspections
Yeah.
since we knew we were going to move for this house. So they actually come and did the HVAC today for the heating part of it, and then once we renew our membership, we'll have the cooling part in the spring. And then we've got our plumbing. We use the plumbing inspection at the other house, I think.
We
use that.
But there's no sense of doing the plumbing now because
Yeah,
they're
we're
replumbing the
not,
whole thing.
and I don't even want to call them for the electrical or yet. I'm
No.
not in that yet.
We're going to say that after the first of the year.
All of the light switches and all of the outlets are working.
Except
Knock on wood, except for hers.
one plug of that.
We can't get it in the outlet. But we can replace it.
They're all new outlets, but I don't know. They're some cheap outlets.
Yeah, we're just going to replace it and be done with it. I'm not worried about it at this point. Oh my gosh.
What? Poor Jesse's going to miss out on his peanut butter parfait. His parfait tonight. He's like, I'm going to pass. He doesn't need a brownie. He doesn't need anything tonight. He's just going to say,
no
nope.
Snickers tonight. Babe Ruth. We used to put Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. He throws him in there.
Yeah.
Miss Virginia said, hey,
Hey, Miss
Logan.
Linda.
Hey, Miss Virginia.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least it's been humorous to make a light of it, because, I mean, it could be bad. We could be
Hey,
taking,
Kim.
just poor us and all this kind of stuff, but, I mean, we're able to take care of it. We're not having to finance anything. We are blessed with that from the other house, the overage from the other house. Even if it takes all of it,
Yep.
it's an investment, and we're going to make the best of what we
Gwen.
got.
It is gorgeous today. Getting a little cool.
I was
thinking
thinking
about
about a chocolate chunk blizzard, but Casey done killed that desire.
Oh, sorry. I do my best.
You know those brownie core things from Walmart.
Brownie batter core.
Brownie batter core.
Brownie batter core. Ice cream.
Tony said, "Hey y'all,
Yeah,
I'm so
let
glad
you
to see
go.
you guys look like your
Thank you,
stress
Brother
level is so much lower." It is in comparison to what it was, because that last day when we were moving,
Like I said,
it was rough, but we
fine now.
ended up running all afternoon, all evening, through the night. Logan fell asleep in the van. We just let him go to sleep.
At 4:30 in the morning.
but
I
it
made you
was-
go to sleep at like 1.
At 1, but we didn't leave the other house with the last load. We called it quits at like 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
And if we come here, we're not unloading nothing. We're just gonna get out and go inside. We changed clothes, and we was just so exhausted. And then we had to get up just a couple hours later because
we got up at 7:15.
He had a birthday party to go to.
Yeah.
But we made the best of it, and we're here. And
That
slowly,
took a few days to recover from.
Yeah, we're still trying to recover for that. And
My
we had-
body crashed hard.
And we had football, so
It was like,
football's
you're
coming
done.
to a close too. So
Yeah, he
I love
played.
football.
He played his last football game
yesterday. Saturday. Yeah. What did I say?
Monday.
Oh,
Monday.
man.
I thought
These last couple of weeks have been the one led into the next.
Yeah. So we're done with football. So now what we're doing is just getting the plumbing done this week, and then we're waiting on our shed to come, which may come in 2 or 3 weeks. We ordered it a week ago, and they said it could take up to 4 weeks. The comment just disappeared. Darkwood. It'll come back up in a second. So once the shed comes in, then we'll be able to get the house together. Then we can bring a lot of the pantry stuff over from the storage unit, get it put in the shed, and then we can start going through stuff, keeping what we need to, and then getting rid of, everything else. We can empty out the other. Some of the stuff in storage is going up to the cabin at the river, which, we'll just handle that as we go. No electric is affected by gravity light. Poo-poo. Right?
Brenda
That's
said
it.
hey. Logan said
That's
hey.
it. Jesse said hey. Did y'all see her pictures I posted on Facebook? It's under my personal one. It's not on Boots and Bounty. It's under my personal one.
My favorite one is the road one.
Yeah.
Not the zombie one, but the other one.
Yeah. Okay, Kim. Yeah, we're fixing to have to run. We just wanted to jump on here real quick and give y'all like a little weekly update. I'm not Josh, but I still want to say it.
Josh, he's hurting, y'all.
Yeah, Josh must be working over. He's had a lot of stuff come up at work. So,
Yeah.
Tony said they were awesome. She was dying to go take fall pictures.
Because I won't be here.
Oh, you're fine, Miss Brenda. Yeah, she gets to go to Nationals with FFA, so she's going to be heading to Indianapolis in the morning. She's going to be up near Josh's neck of the woods. So we get to say goodbye to her until Saturday. It's going to be so quiet
That's
around
Sunday.
here. Sunday, maybe
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, she comes back Saturday and then goes to her grandmother's house for her dad's visitation. So, anyways, we'll see her Sunday or whenever they decide to bring her back. Yeah, so they placed first in regionals and first in state, and now they go to nationals and see how they do there. Yep.
I think this actually said.
She's been packing.
Yeah, my advisor said this is the first team in 15 years to ever compete in nationals.
Oh wow.
Not just in that competition, just anywhere.
What do you mean anyway?
Like all the competitions we do.
Like regional, state, Oregon?
No, nationals.
Oh.
Like
Security light, come on.
every competition that we've done, this is the first team to ever compete in nationals in 15 years.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Makes sense, huh?
Yes, I got you.
Y'all are welcome.
Thank you.
Are y'all going
Yeah.
to the championship?
So the
Yay.
next thing, while they're working on the plumbing and stuff, the next thing we got to do is we've got to take the stove that is we got to take the stove that's currently in the house that they bought new and put in the house. We've got to take it out. We've got to cut the caulk around the the countertop and unscrew the cabinet from the wall and scoot it over about 14 inches, I think it was. We're going to scoot it over about 14 inches, take the whole cabinet, scoot it over, screw it back, recaulk the countertop, and then put my new stove, or my stove, in there. Hey, Randy! So I've got to do that next. That stove that we're taking out is going to go up to our river cabin house. And because they're supposed to be running gas there, but they don't know when the gas is going to be ran. So we're just, yeah, you can if you want to. We actually go to a cowboy church, so it's considered non-denominational. We just call it Jesus Church. We live strictly out of the Bible and what God says. There's no believing one thing over another. We believe the Bible, and we don't take it out of context or anything like that. It is what it is.
Oh,
What?
oh,
What do you smell? Cows?
oh.
You smell cows?
Probably.
Oh, and one other thing, since you're not telling what? Say it or go.
Bug on me.
Don't eat out tonight. Since
We are.
We are.
Oh,
Go.
wait, hey,
So-
No way.
Yeah, we've got to go get something to eat tonight since only water we have is,
In the
Let's
bathroom.
in the
get
bathroom.
pizza.
Go
and-
away.
You get away from here and talk about some pizza. Go on. Bye.
Go.
I want
Alright,
to know what
bye.
you
Deuces.
See what y'all do to me. I've only got
Cows.
a half a track mind.
Cows.
You smell like cows?
Cows. Something about cows.
Yes. The other issue that we ran into. So our neighbor down the street,
Down
a couple of
that-
houses.
Well, is it that?
No,
bad?
it's down there. It's that white house up there on the hill. On the right. It is.
Oh, I thought we were talking about those people.
I am. So, our neighbor down the street, come in. Hey, Deuces.
That way. Well, we're specifying. That way.
Yeah. She came down Saturday because we were here.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Back.
I can't read and talk.
That way. People. That way.
Down
She
the
come
road
down
that
and
way.
she was like, hey, how y'all doing?
Yes, I do. Anyway, go.
This is my name,
That way.
and this is where I live. And, we talked to her about, who we were and what we do and that kind of thing. And so she was telling us about the previous person that lived here. She was like, yeah, have you met the neighbor over there yet? And I said, no, not yet. And I said, but we're going to go down there, and say something to him. The outside
Probably
hose
not.
is scalding hot. It only has hot water running to it at the moment, and they probably have it cut off at the moment.
Probably.
The only thing that's running right now is the shower, toilet, and the bathroom sink.
Okay. Nobody else comment.
Don't go.
So I told her, I said, well, we haven't went over there yet. And she was like, well, the woman is super nice. The man, not so much. And I'm like, well, I don't care.
That way.
Um,
That way. We're talking about the people that way. Talking about people that way, they're talking about people
yeah,
that
so
way. Okay,
she
that
lives
way.
down there, stopped by here and was telling us about our other neighbor. She said, well, the person that lived here before us, went to work one day and come back, and he had put up he had moved the fence over 50 feet. You see this?
Right
Yeah,
there.
that post right there. It's actually not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be 50 feet over. So she told us about that, and I was like, we need to check into that, because we had already scheduled a surveyor to come and, a survey's supposed to come out here and actually put up lines. So, we were like, we'll just wait for the surveyor to come, see what he says or whatever. Well, I told Steven, I was like, let's look it up. So we went on the Tennessee website, we found our address, looked up the property lines. Sure enough, he's way too far over. So we go on Google Maps and we go back a couple of years, and we have found the old pictures of where the original fence was before he moved it. And it looks like it should be actually on the real property line. And so I went up to the property assessor's office today. She pulled up everything, and from what it's saying, that fence is not correct. And so we're going to have to get a surveyor out here, get his final measurements and everything, take it to the property assessor's office. We have to write a certified letter to our neighbor, have him to sign for it that it was delivered. He can deny it. That's okay. We'll have to deliver it, asking him, to move it. He has until X date at time to get it done. And if not, then, we will be taking action. Because he is way too far over. So that we also ran into over the weekend, which I'm glad she brought it up because I didn't actually know it was that far off. It's not going to be. It's going to be short and sweet. We're going to nip this in the bud real quick. Hey, Laura. And Chris.
It's funny, we weren't even going to get a survey for that. We were going to get a survey for those neighbors.
Yeah, because I talked to the other neighbors, like, that's right here on the corner.
Yeah.
I talked to them today. They were outside, and I was like, I'm going to go over here and say hi because they're gone a lot. And so I went over there and talked to them, and they were saying that, like, the daddy built this house and then built the daughter that house. And then he got ticked off at her, got mad at her or something. And so he cut off all her land. And so it's like 20 feet off of their back door and 5 feet off the driveway is their property line. Like, they have no yard except for what's in trees in the front yard, just going from their house to the driveway. And so we've got to find out where exactly the property line is over there. There's 2 dead tree stumps, but, she said that's the line, and there's, ribbon tied on it. Back to the property assessor, I went up there, and I know the girl that works up there, we go to the river together. She pulled up all the information, Gigi. She pulled up all the information, and come to find out, we were told that a survey was just done by the guy that, bought the house, that he had done a survey, or got a survey done. Come to find out, the last survey done on this house was March 23rd of 1974. There has not been a survey since then, and that was to take away her land. The dad did it to take away the daughter's land off that house. That was the last time it was surveyed. So we've got to get it resurveyed and get the property lines up and deal with this whatever booty hole over here. And
Hey, but he's got cows.
And get that done. Emma likes looking at his cows.
I came out the bedroom this morning, and they were sitting right there. Like, they were sitting there eating. I was like,
Aww.
and it was a baby one,
He's
too.
a cow.
It was so beautiful. Anyway.
My neighbor right here said that a little baby calf chased her to her house in the car because his cows get out all the time. So yeah. Them cows get in my garden, we gonna have a few more words, and he's gonna wish I hadn't bought this house.
You know that dude that keeps going by here, the dude we
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah, he keeps saying that his cows get out really easily, too.
Yeah.
He even said that.
They got a 4-strand fence over here, so.
It's barbed wire, too. But,
Yeah, it's
obviously
barbed
they
wire.
don't keep...
Somewhere the cows get
I
out.
can't even see that.
Hey, Crubby.
Sorry,
Long time no see. We've done moved. We've done moved since last time you were here.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, Steven's back there on the phone. He had to take a phone call. I don't know who he's talking to. But anyway, so yeah, we're just been winging it. Kids are going to school. I took off today thinking I was going to have to leave, but I stayed around here. I unpacked the bathroom.
You did leave lunch.
I did leave because I had to go to the property assessor's office. Oh yeah, we've been doing little short videos. We're trying, we don't even have a computer set up to edit right now. We can't do any of that. We've got videos from the last house that I need to get done, and I haven't even done them yet. What? Farm truck. By the time you slow your butt down.
That's not him.
I don't care, it's a white truck. And they run side by sides out here all the
Anyway.
time, like up and down the road, side by sides, everywhere.
Yeah, that's not
So,
him.
hi Raquel. Glad you could join us. But, oh, when the cows come eat all your garden? Oh yeah, I'll have that on video. Yeah. You can bet that. You can bet your butt on that. I sure will have that on video. I'm not gonna play with this old fart over here. He's like old. I say old. He looks 70 plus. He looks 70 plus. His yard looks like it's so junky. It is so junky.
You know how Uncle Em
Yeah.
looks older than...
Well, yeah. He's got long, gray, scraggly hair, and
Oh.
you know what? I can't wait. And what I'm gonna video is after we get this property line issue fixed, when he has to come out there and pull up that big old 8x8 that's sitting right over there, that big old 8x8 post, it's gonna be a video of Casey. Yep.
I'm like, Mama,
Yeah.
no.
I'm gonna get out there and be throwing stuff at them cows. Get out of my garden! But yeah, it's gonna be funny
Anyway.
when his little scrawny old butt has to go out there and we have to make him pull that 8x8 post up that he done put out there 2 years ago.
Side by side, 10 golf carts, so we get the
Huh. We drive them whenever we go up to the river. We have a golf cart, of course, y'all know that. We take it up to the river. We've been driving it around here
You know
some.
what really comes by the house? It's tractors.
There's a big tractor come by today. We have lots of tractors too.
Because there's farmland right here, and then there's farmland on this side,
The
and farmland behind us.
the neighbors that come down here Saturday, her mama stopped by 6.5. We got 6.5 acres now.
Saturday.
The neighbor
Saturday.
Sunday.
Saturday.
Her mama come by.
Saturday.
She come by Friday?
She came by Friday. The mama came by Saturday.
Okay. Her mama came by
anyway.
Saturday and brought me a pecan pie. You know,
It's a pecan.
It's a
Jeez.
pecan
I'm
pie.
gonna be having to deal with northerners all week, so I don't want to deal with that right now.
So she brought me a pecan pie. Yep. And she got to talking and she's real sweet. She lives, I can see her house. It's a brick house right over there across the street. I can see hers. Come to find out, she's our eye doctor's grandmother. Our eye doctor at our old town.
That we're still gonna go to.
Yeah.
I ain't.
We'll still go there. It's her grandson. So I didn't know that.
There's one in the over there.
Okay.
Over
Okay.
there. It's the
I
same
say pecan too.
It's
a
pecan.
pecan.
Pecan. P-U-C-A-N. Pecan.
Oh, Nancy, is Mama in here? Is my mama in here? Did y'all see Nancy? The chat's rolling so fast, guys.
No. Okay.
No. Is my mama in here? Did y'all say hi, Nancy? I thought my mama might have been in here. Okay. Oh, our treasured home. Hey, yeah, that Nancy. Hey.
Sorry, wrong. We got too many Nancy's.
Pecan. Got it. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan. Yep,
Like
you got it.
Like if you
Now you gonna say it right.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to get this out. But I saw this video the other day. It was actually yesterday. I sent it to Mama and Steven. And it was the way
Yeah, that
they
Nancy.
said it.
My mama's name is Nancy.
The way they said it, the first word they said, it was Southern. Like, the way to speak English language is to take the T out of everything.
Yeah, so take the T out of the English language whenever you speak. And it said, instead of saying identify, you say identify.
And the last word they said was tattoo.
It was ooh. It's so stupid.
Funny.
It was like, oh, may-oh.
O-A-O.
It was so stupid. Why am I laughing? It was so stupid. Anyways.
It was a funny stupid.
It was
the-
stupid,
like
stupid.
the ha-ha stupid, not the stupid.
Oh, Lord, bless it. Bless her.
Mm.
Bless her. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, well, we're supposed to have to run down to town. We actually got to go to town now. We don't live in town.
It's not like a
Samurai Jack character. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, we actually have to go to town now. We're gonna go get something to eat.
O-A-O.
If Logan was out here, that's what he'd be doing too.
Logan!
Don't you call him out getting started on that mess. I never got him shut up last night.
Come here!
No! I'm playing with you. Got abuse on video. Leave him alone. Stop! He's on his tablet. Leave him alone.
See what I gotta do with?
See what I gotta deal with?
I gotta deal with y'all people.
You finna be gone. Going to Indiana.
Okay. Hey, like, here. Give me this. Say every word without T. You gotta come back here.
Oh, we're only like 10 miles away.
This is tattoo without T. Ooh.
See what I mean?
It was so.
I told you not to get him started.
And this is T without T.
E. Anyway,
You like it? No.
Now
Well, good luck.
I got a
Okay.
DG that's
DG
5
Mar-
minutes
it's
from
actually,
it.
yeah, DG, and then we got DG Market too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay. Yeah, we've got a DG that's like 5 minutes away, and then to go to Big Town, it's 10 minutes away. Our closest Walmart's 10 minutes away. I mean, everything's really close.
It's just we live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we live in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing out here. We just have to go on the outskirts of
And
nowhere.
Even if you do live in the city.
Bye,
you're
my
still
green
not in
lawn.
the
See
city.
you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Anyway, okay, we gotta go because I'm hungry.
Yeah. We got 5 minutes left. He's still walking around out there talking.
Hey.
So,
Okay, he heard you.
yeah. So, anyways, I think we got y'all caught up. The plumbing, septic,
My trip.
the shed's coming, our property lines.
Oh, did you tell them about our neighbors?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
There?
I did.
Yes.
No, I didn't. So,
Oh, the
today.
So today.
Okay, we're fixing to get off here, anyways.
Oh,
Tell them real
an
quick.
hour away from the closest town.
Yeah, she lives in Texas.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's fine. So today, while Hillers was here doing our plumbing and stuff, these two ladies of the color walked up the driveway, and I was like, "Where'd y'all come from?" First of all, you know,
Jesse.
where'd you come from? Got to go check my blood. Oh Lord. So two ladies of the darker color was coming up the driveway, and I was like, "Okay, what's the deal?" I got three guys here with me. You know, I wasn't worried about not being safe or nothing. I was just like, "Where'd you come from?" Because you had no vehicle. So they come up, and I was on the phone with Steven, and the women were actually talking to the guys that were here, and they were needing some jumper cables. And I was like, okay, so then I got off the phone with Steven, and I started talking to her. She come up to me. She's like, I need some jumper cables for my truck. And I was like,
No.
Roxanne, we try to go live every Monday at 5 p.m. Central. And then we go live line dancing on the weekends whenever we do go. That's just kind of last minute. It's either Friday night or Saturday night.
Okay.
Hey, Laura.
So anyway, so yeah, she come over and started talking to me, and she was like,
Sure.
God, no.
Yes.
So anyway, she come over and started talking to me. She was like, I need some jumper cables.
I can drive.
Go.
Yes.
I can?
No.
Dang
Get
it.
out of here.
Hey.
Dang, she's gonna throw stuff at her. You
She
see?
already tried to hit me 3 times.
No, that was
I'm in the middle of the story. Thank you.
Okay.
So I
I didn't know I
was.
was over there.
I know. So she come up to me. She was like, I need some jumper cables for my truck.
Hey, Neil.
And I was like, how do you see Neil? Who's Neil? Okay. Anyways,
Keep going.
so I was like, I've got some. And then I was like, where's your truck? And she was like, it's down the road. Okay. Whatever. So I go inside and get my purse, get my phone. I'm fixing to, go down the road just a hair, and jump her truck off. Because I'm thinking, her truck's done stopped. It's on the side of the road or something. There's no other vehicle. So I asked her, I was like, so where's your truck? I was like, do I need to, take my vehicle so I can jump you off? She's like, oh no, we've got a car. I was like, okay, so you got a car to jump off your truck. She said, yeah.
I never this.
Okay. So I give her my jumper cables. She's like, I'll bring them right back. And at this point, I don't even care if I get the jumper cables back, just
I
because
do.
all this plumbing crap's been going off, and I don't even care if I ever see the jumper cables back. So I give her the jumper cables. I said, well, if they're not long enough, let me know. I've got another set that I can bring to you, but I wasn't going to let that one out of my sight because those are Stevens, and I won't get my butt whooped. So, So anyways, I'm sitting over here watching them, okay? I'm like, where are they going? They go to my neighbor's house that's like right there. There's a house right there that a lighter skinned couple rents, okay? So they live over there. And I'm watching these darker skin colored, women go over there. And it kind of hit me wrong because I'm like, why are they going to their house to jump off their car with their truck? And I thought you told me that your truck needed jumping off. So I told the guys, I was like, there's some lighter skinned people that live there. Why are they going over there? So I got my phone, okay? And I told Steven, I was like, I just have to take pictures. And they don't know that I can zoom that far to get their license plate number.
With these new handy phones we can.
With these new phones I got, I can take
spot
pictures of the moons. So I stood over here beside Steven's truck. I popped up on the hood, and I zoomed all the way.
Was it part of it? Man.
No, it wasn't. So I zoomed in, and I got a picture of their license plate. And then they walked around the truck, you know, because I was watching the women. There was 3 women, and I was watching them. And as they walked around the vehicles, I was taking pictures of them. So I'd have pictures of them. So, anyways, the guys come up, you know, and I was kind of telling them what I was doing. Yeah, they was laughing at me or whatever. So, anyways, the guys come over there and they start talking to me because they ran into an issue. And so we were kind of talking it out or whatever. And then the next thing I looked up and they were gone. The car and the truck were gone. I'm like, they done stole their car. And I gave them the jumper cables to do it. I'm like, but I got pictures. I had a license plate and everything. Well, come to find out, I got to looking at the license plate, and the license plate was a dealer license plate. And I'm like, they done repoed their car, you know. And I was about to have a heart attack. I'm like, oh Lord, I done assisted.
You assisted.
I assisted in them getting their car repoed. Bless them, you know, because they young and they got a little baby and all that stuff, you know. So I was like, oh God, what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I was like, well, you should have paid your bill to begin with, but you know, whatever. So, anyways, yeah.
This is an accomplishment, Andrea. Right,
Right.
Taylor, Andrea.
Keep my butt in my own business over here, right? So anyways,
you got enough land over here staying.
So anyways, the wife, the mama, came home, and Steven was like, "Oh, she's over there. Why don't you go over there, you know, talk to her
I can't wait
and
to
tell
see
her
their
what
face
happened."
when they come in, because I'm thinking they're gonna be mad or whatever. So you know.
Okay, well, don't spoil it yet.
But we're having to look if they just pulled in.
Yeah. So she pulled in, and we were watching her. I was like, you know, she pulled in and stopped at the end of the driveway, you know, and I was waiting on her. Yeah, I was waiting on her to get out. And just like, you know, flip her lid or something. So she gets out. She's on the phone. And she's walking down the mailbox. She gets all her mail out. Some of it falls out. She picks her mail up.
It's a Monday.
And then I said, she's having a bad day. So she goes back over there. And she's standing there with the phone in her hand. And then she gets back in her vehicle. And she pulls up. And then she sits there. She don't get out. I told Steven, I was like, I feel bad. I'm going to go over there and make sure she knows what happened. I'm not getting in her business. But, you know, I'm making sure that their vehicle didn't get stolen. So anyways, I go over there and I'm kind of walking up beside. Bye, Dark Lord. So I'm walking up beside the vehicle like long ways. So she sees me coming. I don't want to walk up from behind, you know, and scare her or anything. Because I hadn't met her yet. And so this was my way of beating my neighbor. So I go over there. I walk across the yard long ways from here, you know, across. And she got out. She's like, hey, you know, she's real young, real preppy and all that stuff. And so I'm like, hey, I'm your neighbor across the street. My name is Casey, you know, and we kind of get to talking. And I'm like, well, I come over here because of the obvious. And she was like, oh my God, I am so glad they came and got that car. I was like, whoo, thank God.
I can leave now. Back.
I'm like, well, I come over here to tell you I have pictures just in case. They said our fence off. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'm over there talking to her. She's like, yeah, girl, I told them to come pick that vehicle up 2 months ago, and it's been sitting in the yard. And I was like, girl, I thought I'd done watched them steal your cars. I never told them I gave them jumper cables. But anyway, so I was like, I thought they done, you know, stole your car. And then I seen the dealership tag on the car or on the truck. And I was like, oh, Lord, the cars they got repoed. And I was like, I just want to make sure everything was okay. She said, God, yes. She said, I bought that vehicle from from a place I shouldn't have, and I've done went and bought a new vehicle, and she's like, it's been sitting in my yard for 2 months, and she's like, I'm glad it's gone. I was like, whoo, thank God. So ends up being, she's like, my nephew that just got married, it's one of his friends. Go figure. He's like friends with every freaking body, and you know, that's their age.
The age range, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, my maiden name is such and such, you know, from, you know, the town we moved from. And she was like, oh, do you know Zach? And I was like, my nephew. She was like, oh, we've known each other for years. I'm like, well, holy cow. Imagine that. Imagine that. So, anyways, I thought I'd tell you that story while I was waiting for Steve to come over here.
You are.
You are really white.
She says she's
the albino Mexican.
She says she's albino Mexican is what she says.
She's albino Mexican.
Did you get the cables back?
Yeah, I did.
See,
She
I
brought
want-
them back over
That's
here.
the first thing I asked. Did you get the cables back?
Yeah, she brought them back over here. It was no big deal. I was watching her. I had her on, I was taking pictures of them. I knew where they, I was going to get my cables back, but I wasn't even worried about the cables at this point. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But I got to meet them, and I got to meet the other neighbors, and I've already met the other neighbors down the street. We just ain't met them neighbors yet.
That's coming.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for too, Brenda. Everybody wanted to know if I got the cables back.
Right.
I did.
So she didn't hear me say that because I had to replace them. You don't just give your cables to somebody. You at least,
Well, I wasn't driving my little single woman tail butt down there, not knowing what I was getting into either.
Right. Have one of the juniors go.
Nah, I wasn't gonna put them in that situation. But anyways,
Let's hope meeting the rest of your neighbors is less eventful.
we only got one left, and that's the one we're fixing to have a problem with the fence with.
No, we ain't gonna have no problem.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We're gonna nip it in the bud, and it's gonna be legal.
If we paid for it, it's mine. It's ours. No.
I bought 6.5, not 6.48.
Yeah. They've encroached, and the fence is in the wrong place.
That's illegal.
It's illegal. It's
And
going to get fixed.
there is no rebar out there. It's illegal to pull up a surveyor's rebar too.
Yeah.
There's no marker out there.
Well, it was last surveyed in 1974, so
I don't care.
They could have disintegrated in that amount of time.
Not really.
It's a joke, funny.
But it's illegal to pull it up. So even if he pulled it up, it's illegal to do that.
Yeah. So it's gonna. I mean, you look at Google Earth and you can see it. There's no doubt that he
I told
did.
him that. I told
There's
him that.
no denying it. So it's gonna get fixed soon.
Yeah.
Well, within the next couple months anyway.
Yeah, we'll see how long it takes. But anyways, we got to go get something to eat.
Yes.
And it's cold out here.
It's getting cool.
It's
Show
cold
them.
out here.
Yeah.
Show me a picture.
People are always looking at me funny since I put my flannel on.
I'm comfortable.
Good for
So-
you.
You're fine.
I'm cold.
Your little warm butt sit on my legs.
Where's the camera?
Over there.
Where's the camera? It's up there.
It's right there. Look, it's right.
I know who that is. Anyway, sorry. My bad.
So, there's this game that I play on my tablet. It's called Stickman Hook. And there's a character on there. When you finish a level, it goes like crazy. And it's a cloud.
You look pretty pale too, Logan.
And it looks like this.
See?
No, you don't pale though.
Hey!
You look like Casper pale.
That's not even funny. Like, honestly.
Also, y'all like my horse.
Bye, Ariel.
Y'all like my unicorn?
Ooh, that sounds like my kind of meal right there.
We had meatloaf, scalloped taters, and brown sugar glazed carrots for supper.
You for the first
Thank
one. but I
you.
picked the two sides.
Emma don't like
Andrea likes it. You're drawing.
meatloaf. Nice drawings.
I don't
Brenda's
like
new.
Digging
Thank
for
you.
help.
Andrea.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, have a great night. Y'all too.
You too, Q.
Here we go.
This has been an ordeal, I tell you what. But once
Now
it,
you're all caught up.
once it gets sorted, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all
Miss
for
Brenda
the
said
best.
nice job, Logan.
Thank you.
Really great
Miss
job.
Deborah
on the
said-
picture. You said Dawn.
Dawn. Miss Deborah.
And Miss Deborah said nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna get the computer set up this week,
Mm-mm.
so I can get some editing
Mhm.
done. But yeah, I might not have to do that.
Had to put it on the island. It's
Aw,
fun
thank you,
watching all
Roxanne. I'm glad to
tonight.
have
I'm gonna
you.
watch your videos. Well, welcome.
Glad to have you. Yeah.
My plumbing worked just fine. He's back. Thanks, Jesse. Hope things get straightened up. It will, one
Yeah.
way or the other.
Yeah.
We're paying for it, so it's
Harvey
gonna,
said good drawing, Logan.
Thank you.
It's going to get fixed one way or the other. Now, Emma leaves first thing in the morning,
I told him. She told him.
so she's got to get up early.
They have
double check her
one.
stuff.
Laura, they have had one. It's not on YouTube. It's Instagram. They do. Well, they did have one. It's a Tennessee homesteaders picnic. That they have. It's actually towards Middle Tennessee. I don't know how far it is from you because I don't remember what city it was in. But 5 Dog Farm, Nikki, Sugar Bush of Tennessee. There was 5 of them. I can't remember the other 3, but they're on Instagram and they got together and they did a Tennessee homesteaders thing, and it was the weekend that we were gone to the wedding, or I would have went. I was trying to, because they're on Instagram, they're not on YouTube. I mean, Nikki is from 5 Dog Farm. She is, but she mostly does Instagram. And I don't do a whole lot of Instagram. I just knew about it. But, yeah, hook up with Nikki and at 5 Dog Farm, Sugar Bush of Tennessee. I can't remember the other three.
Mm.
Um,
I don't do much on the whole Instagram.
Tiny Farm Nuggets. Hello, how are you? I have never seen your name.
Yes, that's butt nuggets. They're renamed.
They're renamed.
Yes.
Oh, I do know you. I do.
Yep, they're renamed. I know
Butt
you.
Nuggets. Okay, I gotcha.
So they renamed to
gotcha.
Tiny Farm Nuggets.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, but that was the name.
Butt Nuggets.
Butt Nuggets, yeah. Was the name of their channel. Well, they were getting a little flack for their name, for the butt part of their name and stuff like that. And some trolls, all that good junk. So they renamed.
Well, yes, that was put on. Okay, another one,
That's
Laura.
HOA.
Another one, Laura, to follow is. They changed their name too. Hang on. They're actually in Sugar Tree, Tennessee. Dang it. They were the Project.
I can't help with
The
it.
Project Village something.
Oh, those people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they changed their name to Unity Project Homestead. Something like that.
Butt Nuggets feel free to call us that.
Well, do one, Laura. That's fine. Let us know. Y'all got the land to do it on.
Y'all definitely got enough land, Laura. Y'all can say,
Y'all
yeah,
got
we're
the land
over
to
here.
do it
People
on.
will never find your house.
Yeah. But yeah, they did have one, and
But even that one that
the
you talking
Sovereign Village Project.
about,
That's
Village
their
people.
name.
I remember that
The
one.
the Sovereign Village people. Shoot, stop it. The Sovereign Village Project is the ones in like close up to they're out of Sugar Tree, Tennessee. But
Oh yeah.
they changed their name. But I think if you look their name up, the other one will come up. Little skinny, brown-headed guy. But he's a lot into what's going on in the world and how we need to fight it, kind of thing. He's into that, but they had a picnic. I think that may be the one you're talking about, Jesse.
But they had tickets. No.
They had
He's talking about the one they had at Rory's.
Rory Feeks.
farm
Yeah,
in
they did
Columbia.
have one. Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the Rory Feeks place. That was part of
They
HOA.
had the other one was in June.
Just changed for a YouTube search. Avoid suppression. Because of the
Oh
part of the
yeah.
name.
Ooh yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jen,
Hey Jim.
you're not late. You're right on time. That's what I always say.
But yeah, if you
Rory Feet one was going to be in June.
I don't even
Said,
know.
all right, you go take your well-steamed bun to dinner and get some much-needed rest.
Yeah.
Have to go. Have a great night. Thank you, Andrea. You have a good night as well. We do got to go.
Y'all thank y'all so much for your donations. You know, we don't ask for any of that. Absolutely not. But we appreciate it.
You two don't like big butts.
You're so funny.
We don't have to worry about that, do we?
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank y'all very much for everyone that did the super chats and all that. We
I
greatly
couldn't think of the name of Super Chat.
we greatly appreciate that. We are moved in, Jen.
We're moved. We're not
You may want to
settled.
watch the beginning of this.
Yeah. Go back and start over and get caught up.
Because there's been a lot going on. We did start late because the plumbers were still here.
Yeah.
So we I did get a message by some people asked if we were going live.
Brenda.
Read my first. But
I'm glad y'all appreciate us.
y'all
though.
do reach out and check on us. We do appreciate that. In due time, things will settle out, and we will get back to the way things was before, but with new content because everything's gonna be new.
And a lot less stress. This place will be a lot less stressful.
It will be a lot less stressful. We don't have any yapping dogs next door either.
Tina
so-
Crab, what's going on, sister?
What?
Tina Crab, look at there.
I know.
She's from my old stomping grounds. We over here in the north part of.
Yeah.
We done moved. You probably don't know that.
So, she said, "Hey y'all."
Hey,
So it's been interesting getting moved over here, but things are going to level out. I mean, we'll start getting new footage out. We're still recording from here and there.
Mary
Different
Ranch.
things. We'll try to
Oh, you did?
to do that. But I mean, it'll be starting from scratch. So all the garden beds will be from scratch.
It'll be next year. And I was trying to.
I will find it.
Oh, God.
That's not creepy at all, Tina.
I know she was. She got my number. We were actually going to start, you know how in the fall, everybody says the first thing you do whenever you buy a new homestead is to get the trees and the berries. And, you know, this is fall. This is when you get all that stuff. But and I'm getting all of that from my dad because my dad has everything that I want except for, well, he has the grapes too. And we're actually going to do a little experiment of a new, it's a new way of how people are transplanting and making more plants, and I want to try it out, and I want to show you guys, you know, if it works or whatever. And that's how I'm going to get plants from my dad. And he's got trees and everything, but he said don't plant them right now because we're in such a drought that there won't be enough water.
And we only have hot water in the faucets.
Yeah, we only have 125 degree water in the outside faucet. So he said just wait. We don't have enough water in the ground to transplant them yet, so we're just going to wait before they come out of dormancy and do it in the spring. And do the experiment that I want to do in the springtime because I think it needs to be when everything is starting to come back out of dormancy. And hey, girl, what's up? Where did we get Homestead?
Have you been here the whole time?
Have you been here? Where
Said
you
night,
been?
like you're leaving.
Where you been?
Janice, where you been? Where's Yes, Billy. Billy Joe. What was that? Who's it? Somebody called him BJ, and that really throws me off because he introduced himself as Billy.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to wait till the spring to do all of that. We're not going to do, like I said, we're not going to do much in the way of getting stuff ready like I thought.
We'll just be staging.
We're going to chill out.
Getting beds ready, but a lot of it's getting fleshed out and where we are, getting stuff put up, finding stuff at home. Like I said, we still have 5
we gotta
storage.
get settled.
We got 5 storage buildings, so I need to whittle down and get stuff either sorted or gone or.
We do have a shop kind of thing that we're gonna build. We brought the grill Zebo with us from the backyard at the old house. We brought that with us, and so we're gonna do something a little neat with it. We got plans for that, and then like I was telling you earlier, we've got the shed that's coming in the next couple of weeks or so, and we've got some ideas being tossed around about what we're gonna do with that. And that way we don't have to spend all that money on a big shop.
Hey, Miss Mary.
We are going to try to use what we have and take you guys along for that.
Miss Mary Ranch said hello and good.
Yeah.
Bye.
So we do have that stuff coming up. We do have a little content that we do have planned. Most of it's going to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Just because holidays are coming up, we all got to eat. I'm also in 3 collaborations with you guys. Tony, I'm in the Noodle November. I'm in that one. So that video will be coming out on my designated day. And then I'm in, I forgot them. The 12 days of cookies with
Ashley.
Ashley at CNC. See, I told him all this the other day. And then the other one was Soup November. Oh, God, I don't remember who asked me to do that. The Canning Nana. She asked me to do that one. And so I'm going to do that. So I've got my recipes all planned out. I know exactly what I'm doing. And
No. Quit laughing at me. Stop it.
oh, shoot. Yeah, that's Emma.
Emma's on. That little bitty beetle.
There's
on
a
the ground.
spider or something right
a
there.
beetle.
And Emma jumped up. Look at her.
Look, it's right here.
Oh, my
No,
God.
there's another one over
Oh,
there.
that is a spider.
That is a spider.
Emma.
No.
Look,
No.
it's coming across.
No.
You probably just crushed it, buddy.
Okay.
Anyway,
That was a spider, and
Anywho,
Emma
that was
jumped
funny.
up on the ledge. That was funny.
Emma
We
just jumped up.
saw it. Oh, wait. There it goes.
Oh, God, it's coming this
Make it
way.
run towards Emma.
Anywho.
Step on it.
No.
step on it.
Oh, you got it. So yeah, I've got
Oh,
those
Jen,
3
yes.
collaborations coming up.
Y'all pray for Homestead Jen. Surgery November 18th. Sorry. November 18th. Oh,
Yeah, I hope
Barbie.
all goes well.
Barbie's got all those
Yeah,
spider
okay.
emojis.
Freaking
Anyway,
kill
so
it.
we've got all that
That's
stuff that
funny.
we got planned coming up. But yeah, we're gonna let you guys
Stop
go
laughing at me.
and
We can laugh at Emma
hey.
some more.
can you hush?
Can he kill it already?
No, he's still playing with it.
Well, stop it.
All right, so we're gonna Diane with the Candy Nana. Yeah, I'm in that collaboration.
Yeah, there's one up there.
But y'all will love the new kitchen once it gets settled out.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find it. And
It's in there. We know it's there.
There's a whole lot of junk sitting around on it right now. And
Not as much as it was when y'all had the first look, which was my fault. I want to go ahead and apologize to the members on that. That was my fault because we did set it up and I did the chat members only and didn't think to change the visibility to members only.
yeah, I
So-
set it as all channel members.
But YouTube did not do that.
And
For some
then-
reason, YouTube opened it up to everybody.
Yeah,
so I
it
caught
changed it, set it
after
to
the
public.
fact.
And we
Why-
couldn't change it once we started.
Why are you all so happy? Why not?
Because we're happy.
We're finally in our place where we're not stuck in the city. Even with everything going on, we're still blessed. So
It's not a lot that we don't get happy about and not get
Do I need to check the
unhappy
windows and
about.
stuff?
Yes. But I mean, we've got plenty of blessings and there's no complaints. I mean, we're
We're in a lot better place than we were week before last.
yes, we're moved.
We were stressed.
Oh, we were heavily stressed.
That was insane. I think I had an ulcer. Bad. I think I had an ulcer.
I did not. I had to deal with her ulcer.
It was a pain for us all.
But it's what you make of it. Even if it's a bad thing, it's whatever you make of it. We're choosing to be happy about it and see the blessing for what it is. I mean, we finally got out of town, and we're on 6.5 acres. Well, plenty of room. Logan y'all can see him. He was right tearing up and down the driveway. He can go back here. He's temporarily got a basketball court back there on the pad until we get a shed on it. I mean, he's living a life he's never got to live because he's always been stuck in town.
Yeah.
So for him to have, this kind of room and freedom, it just brings a whole new level of happiness for us.
Insecurity for him. He's like, where's Logan at? And I'm like, he's gone playing. He'll be all right.
Glad to see Casey smile again.
Thank you. It's been a hot minute.
And we got to go dance this last weekend. So if y'all didn't
Yeah.
get to see any of that, that boy needs a 4-wheeler. Yeah, if you would like to
Oh.
send him one,
Yes,
I'm all
please
for
do
that.
Everything closes at
Y'all
dark
better
in the country.
Yeah, it does.
Well, good. We're going to town.
We have to go to town to go get something.
If y'all
We have to go to town.
But
y'all
yeah,
want to send me a 4-wheeler, that'd be great.
Thank y'all for everything y'all done for us. I'm still watching the views and still watching the comments, and we appreciate all that y'all are doing for us. We will be back to putting out some content for y'all very, very soon.
Yep. Hang in there. We got
Thanks-
French doors
thanks.
to put in our bedroom.
Oh, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother adventure. That's coming.
Oh, God.
I don't know. We got to do the stove first. So
Yeah, I told him
we
the
can,
stove
we can
is-
have people like no
Everything
Jesse,
comes out at dark.
right? Yeah. We've seen some interesting
We've had
things
we've had
since
some
we've been here
critters.
at dark. That'll be another
We've heard
conversation
some
for
interesting noises too. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation.
that's a conversation
Can we
for
go
another
hungry?
day. You don't want to keep talking up stuff.
No, don't even.
We got to go. We hungry.
All right,
Bye.
we gotta go, y'all. Bye. Nothing else. We will see y'all next Monday. We will try to do something. I don't think we're dancing this weekend. We have other plans for this coming weekend.
Hey, Cody's.
But it's been it was very nice change of pace for us to go dancing this last weekend. Emma hasn't been dancing in seems like years, but she finally got to go. I'm just being friendly so I can
We
fish
want
on your pond.
We
Right?
don't even know if there's any fish in there.
Hey, there's minnows in
There's
there.
minnows in there. And there's a crane. There's a
Bye-bye.
crane.
Put that up.
Bye.
There's a crane that comes down, so we think there's fish in there. Okay. We will see you guys later. Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.